everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we're going over some Thor Ragnarok action figures, Korg, Grandmaster, Skurge, and Hela from Marvel Legends. Before we begin, make sure to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. Now let's get to it. Korg has a really great head sculpt. I love how this piece looks. The little tiny beady eyes and the mouth ready to say something funny is really great. I love his sort of hair over here. It kind of slopes back a little bit very nicely. The rocky texture is super awesome. And I love him. He's wonderful. Gonna swivel over here and then up this far, pretty okay. Down this far, pretty okay. Yeah, he's a beefy rocky boy. Korg's body, when not made of rock, is covered in this kind of like loincloth battle armor kind of thing. Looking really great over here. Not much washed or anything, but this war paint, I'm calling it, looks wonderful. It's really nicely done. You get a swivel for the waist as well as a all the way around over here for this back and forth, side to side. Really cool. Up this far and down all the way around. You do get a swivel over here for the bicep and a double jointed elbow that's pinned. You get a swivel over here, up and down over there. And then for this one, you get up and down a little bit, pretty much over here. Swivel over there. Pretty same, but it kind of is hindered by this shoulder armor, as cool as it may be. You swivel over there and then up and down as opposed to the side to side for the other one. This is really nicely done for this kind of Korg. Super great, but I'm not a fan of this, not leading down to that. The legs have a pair of greaves that look really cool, as well as the knees that are unpadded. It's kind of weird. We just have a pair of pants over here too. That's really nice. Modesty. And the feet look really cool too with toes. Awesome. You get out this far really nicely. There's a split in here so you can. Up this far, not too great. Back, not even, not existent. All the way back is pretty good on this. And down, you get a swivel over here. And no swivel down here, sadly, but a down and an up and a pivot over here. Really pretty far. Nice. You get two pegos at the bottom of the feet also. Nice looking Korg. Cool dude. Very tall guy also. Yeah, and hey man. He comes with a club that's good for bludgeoning. You get a very gold bottom and a kind of pearlescent silver top. It's nicely done. A bit understated, but works really well with these hands actually. This hand can hold this hand can hold that. You can do that. It's past your bedtime, man. I really love this head sculpt of Jeff Goldblum, and I think it's one of the best head sculpts that Marvel Legends has ever made. It really captures his likeness really well. It looks wonderful, and the hair sculpt is amazing. Now, unfortunately, I haven't really found the other head sculpt for him that's serious, but it's really nice to see him laughing. We have a left and right over here, and then up and down over there, and it's a little bit of pivot over there. That blue stripe is really funny, and I think they really capture his eyes. The body sculpt is a reminiscent of the Fat Thor Build-A-Figure, and it looks really good. I think it's really nicely done. We have a really long robe over there with a lot of different parts to it that are etched in that are really nicely done, and his sleeve over here isn't really done in this way as the other one is, so it's very asymmetrical. And you also can take this apart and look at it, and it's really nicely done on the underside. Really wonderful for this piece. It's really great. I really like it a lot, and these little tassels are excellent and they're great. But I really love his fashion sense, how his nails are done. They're really great. You move his arm this far and that far, and then all the way around, and then you get a swivel over there, and you also get a double hinged elbow up there. You get a nice guard over there as well as a swivel, and then up and down over there. This is really nice. I love it. And then this one goes up this far and then down that far and all the way around, and then you get a swivel over here and up this far and then all the way down over there with a swivel over here and then up and down over there. It's really nicely done. And then for the legs, they're just done in a silver piece over here, and you get out this far pretty well. Really nicely done over there on this one, but not the other one. You get up this far for this one over here and down over there, and then going up, you do get a joint going this far down over here, and then you get a swivel up there and down and up over here with a pivot. You also get a swivel at the ankle over here, very nice, and you get two pegos on the feet with not really much articulation for the chest at least. Nothing really to speak of except for a little twist underneath this sort of cummerbund thing. Really nicely done for that, but pegging him back in, I think this is a excellent figure. Really wonderful. Those sandals are just gorgeous, wonderful. The blue too, matching his hands. It's just really wonderful. I like it. Similar to Korg, we have the staff that's really nice. I love how it looks. It's wonderful and super cool. We get this really good ball up here with a lot of different little rings down here, going down to this thicker piece over there, and it tapers off at the bottom. It's wonderful, holds well in his hand. around. He can even palm it as well like Korg did, so it's great. For scale, here is Korg and Grandmaster next to Valkyrie and Loki. Loki isn't from Ragnarok, he's from Infinity War, but nonetheless, same sculpt and everything. They all look really nice together. And Korg stands at about, I would say, 7.5 inches tall, and Grandmaster stands at about, I would say, 6.25 inches tall. They look really nice together next to Jesse Hecht Creative. Wow, Korg, you planted that? It's beautiful. As you would say, hey, Min. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also click the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. Skurge the Executioner is a character I've wanted in Marvel Legends for quite some time. The MCU one fits fine, I guess. I don't like this back here, though. Now, this is clearly painted. I do like how these are painted, though, pretty well. You go all the way to the front. You have a couple scars over here near his eyes. And he's giving me the side eye a little bit. He looks really better this way. He's facing forward. His eyes aren't facing forward when you have him look like this. His beard looks pretty nice, and the actor likeness is good, too, for Carl Urban. You get up, you get down, you get a little bit of pivot, and some swivel. I'm just wishing this was the comic version, honestly, though. The armor is really cool, very knight-like, and super awesome. We need more armored characters that are medieval style like this. This is just great, though. I do love these shoulder pads over here. They don't really restrict him that much, going up and down and then all the way around. Sort of, kind of, not really. You do have some restriction, honestly, from that, in a way. You swivel over there, up this far, and then down, swivel, and then up and down over here. And then for this one, you get up and down over here with the swivel as well. The armor padding is really nice with some arrows pointing down over here and over to there. The skull thing is pretty neat over here, and the loincloth is really nicely done over there. You get back, you get forward, you kind of like break the armor, though it's kind of weird. And side to side with a little bit of swivel over there as well. Nothing for the waist. It's pretty well done. It could be less intrusive, though. And the legs are pretty good with boots as well as that sort of brownish color matching from the top over here. It looks very nice for the legs, and they're actually really well done, except for this over here in the back. But you do get out this far really nicely because these are very loose, and in and up this far, pretty good. Better than Korg, and back all the way back over here, working out really well for that. You do get a swivel up here, no swivel down here, down, then up, and a pivot with two pegos on the feet. I do like how he looks. I do wish he was a comic version, but he's really nice looking for now. He does come with a battle axe that looks really awesome. There's a lot of details on it, and it's super cool. He can hold it in his hands really well, and I'm really glad about that. I still wish this was a comic version, though, honestly. He also comes with two trigger finger hands. You get a swivel over here, and then left and right over there for this one. And a swivel over here, and then left and right there for this one. They couldn't go up and down for some reason. That's really something that would be useful for what he has next. Here we have Troy and Dez. Dez and Troy. These are the two weapons he wields at the end of the movie. They're pretty well done. They're unique and very cool looking. They fit into his hands really well, too. Hela has one of the more impressive head sculpts in the MCU. I love how this looks. It's super nicely done. The antlers are really great. They can actually come off, too, if you want, but I like how this looks anyways. Her gritted teeth are really great. The eyes are wonderful. You really get that likeness for the actor over here, Kate Blanchett. Wonderful. Back this far, forward this far. You get a pivot over here, as well as a swivel. This is just excellent from all angles. It's super cool. One of the more detailed body sculpts for the MCU. This is really nicely done. I love this piece so much. The cape is really great too. All emerald, all glowing, all cool. Wraps around her shoulders too. It's great. But removing that gives us a more detailed look at her body. Very nicely done for this. The texturing is out of this world. I love it so much. It's really cool. I don't know if I like how her arms are so outwards. It could be more in. I'm not sure if that's the plastic or something, or something's broken in there, but whatever. I really love how this looks though. It's really nice. I wish this were painted though. That would have been cool. Just in case you don't want her to have her cape. There is a big hole in here for the cape too. The armor is really nice. It's all in an emerald color and super great. You go up this far and down and then all the way around. Watch out for those antlers. You get a swivel over here and then up this far. Pretty much not really that great and down. Swivel over here with a little bit of up and down that Skurge should have had. And you also get a left and a right over here and back and forth. All the way around for that. It's minimal, but it works for the figure and character. And the legs continue the theming. Some of my favorite kind of legs that do this, honestly, where they don't just shift to something else like boots and continue the theming of the suit. The texturing is out of this world on this. I just love it so much. There's no little numbers here, by the way. They're not even on the bottom, so where are they? That's really weird. You get peg holes also, by the way. These are really nicely done. Go out this far and in, up this far and down. Not really that much. Go all the way back. It actually works out pretty well. And down, you get a swivel up here. No swivel down here, and then go down, and then an up with a pivot with two peg holes in the bottom of the feet. Once again, yeah, this is a really great figure. I love Hela. She's wonderful. May not be my favorite villain in the MCU, but certainly quite the looker. This head sculpt is from the original Hela. It looks nice, but it's based on concept art, not really representative of what's in the film. It looks good though, for the figure at least, if you want to have a more calm Hela. And the body's mostly duller than the previous. I actually love the other one way better. This one's pretty good, but I've been using this one as a comic figure, so yeah, it works pretty well with the new face printing tech they've been putting out. Hela also comes with a hair down head sculpt without the horns. It looks really nice, and the hair sculpt is really great on here. Super wonderful. The likeness is excellent as always. There's some sort of crackling and veins coming out of her eye. It's really weird. I really love how this looks though. You could use this for a Baroness for G.I. Joe. That'd be awesome. Kate Blanchett Baroness. You swivel over here, back not really that far, forward really far, a little bit of pivot over here. It's great. She also comes with a more hair out head sculpt, a little more matted and mussed up. It looks wonderful. All the individual strands coming out over there. The face sculpt is nice as well. A little more sallowed cheeks and a little darker tone with some more veins coming out. This isn't from the 2-pack. This is actually from the single pack Hela I showed you before. But yeah, looks nice. And Hela also has this first appearance type head sculpt with the hair all down, almost like wet in a way. Looking really great. They captured it really well. I love the hair over one eye. It's excellent. The other eye just there. But that lack of smile and emotion is really great on this face. Wonderful. You can swivel over here as well as up and down. You can kind of move the hair out, and yeah, you see the same stuff as the previous head with the paint and everything, but it looks wonderful like this. And with this head sculpt comes the iconic hand sculpt with Mjolnir, but I gotta say, it looks really small in her hand. It's very weird. You get a swivel out of this as well as an up and then a down, but yeah, Mjolnir looks way too small to make an impact on this. And in this hand, she comes with a cool flame effect piece to awaken the dead. It's super awesome and looks really nice. And the hand she normally has is molded in a gripping position because I don't know where the sword went. It looks really cool, kind of reminds me of this kind of design, but yeah, once I get it, I'll make an update on the channel, I guess. And here we have Skurge and Hela next to Heimdall and Thor from Ragnarok looking nice together. I like how Hela and Thor are a little bit taller than Skurge and Heimdall. And I gotta say, last time I called this Chris Evans, when he's actually Chris Pratt, so sorry everybody, there's just way too many Chris's in the MCU. And here are Skurge and Hela next to Loki from Infinity War with the Ragnarok crown, and I gotta say, these two look much more like each other than Thor and Hela do. He's adopted, she's part of the family, but yeah, it's just kind of weird how these two look basically the same. And also here's Jesse Hecht Creative. Hey, thanks for helping out, man. Now time to put this on my mantle. Overall, from Ragnarok to riches. Korg is a wonderful character in the MCU. He's pretty funny, not really that overbearing, and kind of cute in a way. I love his action figure. It's wonderful. The war paint's great. The bronze armor is excellent, and the rock texture is awesome. Grandmaster is just amazing. I love Jeff Goldblum, and I love the outfit. It just screams him. It's basically perfect. Even though Skurge isn't the comics version, I still like this one. The armor looks really cool, and he'd be great as an army builder for some knights. The head sculpt is great too, and Dez and Troy are wonderful, as are that axe. But Hela truly steals the show here. I love the multiple head sculpts, all the accessories, the body is excellently done, and the cape is super cool. I only wish I could find her sword. If you're a fan of Marvel, the MCU, or Thor Ragnarok, you'll love these figures. They're all great. But make no mistake, these figures are all awesome, whether you're near or you're, from Sakaar. So which one is your favorite? Grandmaster, Korg, Hela, or Skurge? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com for more reviews like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.